doing the girl? What's doing the puppy? What's doing crazy little girl? What's doing just playing with the puppy? Uh-oh. Little ones. It's too far away. Little ones. Come on, let's go take a walk. You gotta learn how to take a walk. They're little ones. Hey, look at the little ones. Hey, girl. Play with the girls. Let's being sweet with the puppy. Puppy. Let's do being sweet with the girl. Let's do being sweet with the pups. Being true. And being cute. And it's being little. And being a puppy. And being sweet. You're the little girl. You're the girl. Same with the littles. Same with the cutes. Who's the cutest girl? Right, you're the cutest girl. Her just too sweet. Her just too true. And her just too cute. Her just being too cute. Hey, be sweet. Be sweet with the little puppy. Hey, be sweet with the kitty, okay? It's gotta be sweet with the little kitty. It's gotta be sweet with the little kitty, what said. That's what said, it's gotta be sweet with the little kitty. It's gotta be so sweet, so full of energy with the puppy. It's so full of energy with the little puppies. That's what said. Little puppy. Oh, it's so cute with the little puppy. Oh, you're putting your paw on me. Thank you, put your paw on me. You're too sweet. You're too true. And you are too cute. You are too cute. So all of the puppies in this video, they're reserved, but I do have 3 boys left. 3 or 4 boys left. Yeah, I have some boys left. The same breed. So what you're seeing is 4 different litters. I mean, 4 different mothers, but they're sisters. And they got pregnant at the same time because they're sisters. They went into heat together. Anyways, they all had 3 to 4 puppies. And these are all reserved. And they're kind of friendly with the kitty. Sometimes they're just excited right now. They're usually nice to each other. Get a puppy. Come here, little puppy. Come here, come close. Little puppy. Come here. Little puppy. Come here, come close. Come play with little puppy. What's doing being little? What's doing being little with the puppy? Look at Bobby. See the little ones. Chicken nugget. He's a chicken nugget. He's just being a chicken nugget. So I do have 3 boys left. All the puppies in this video, they're reserved. The white one, you can see why. She was the first one to be reserved. You can tell, because of her personality. But she had no problem finding a home. She was the first one to find a home. She's the alpha. She's the most playful. She's the smartest. She's the strongest. And the neighbor's dog is going crazy. Hey! Yeah, the neighbor's dogs, they get in a fight. They fight. Well, they're like these little Pomeranians, and if the owner kind of like even like takes his eyes off of them, they immediately just start fighting. It's actually, it's not funny, but it's something to see. It is something else. This is my kitty Nova, and those are her kittens. And these puppies beat the absolute hell out of the kittens. But they don't mean to, they're just playing, but they just play too rough. You see this little kittens over here? They're just trying to be nice. And then these little puppies are just like crazy all over them. I think that little kitty just told him no. Yeah, he's telling him no. He's telling him no, that's funny. Well, they got to learn boundaries, It's important to learn boundaries. So, you have to learn how to interact with all kind of little animals. You do okay with kitties, I mean. They're just a little over playful. This white one's the best one. She's the smartest one. She's the strongest one. She's the alpha one. No one messes with her, and she kind of. She's not a work, but she's got potential. She's highly trainable because she's highly food motivated, and she's just. I wish I could keep her, but someone already reserved her, and I've already made plans not to keep her, so. So, we're almost at 1,000 subscribers. I say we, but it's just me. I think I say we because of the puppies, but I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers. So, anybody that wants to help me reach that goal, please subscribe. And I promise I'm going to make content like this every day. So, this is actually really relaxing to do this. It's not like ASMR, but it's just relaxing because these puppies aren't going to run away. They just want to be here. So they're learning off-leash training. And this is my little helper. She's the smartest one, so she helps me train the rest. All I got to do is train her. And she trains everybody else how to do it. And she won't let no one leave. See how she stops them? She won't let them leave. They're all girls here. I think there's a boy. Nope, not one boy. That's crazy. I thought I had a boy here. Anyways, I have 3 boys left if anyone wants a little boy. They're cute. They're sweet. The white one's the best one. She's the smartest one. If I was gonna choose one from this litter, I'd get her. She looks like that dog from the Little Rascals movie. I forgot his name. Spike or Spot or I forgot. I gotta watch that movie now tonight. But yeah, this is really relaxing. So basically, I don't try to keep up with names and this or that. They're not old enough to learn their names. I mean, some would argue that, but whatever. The way I do is I just count. Right now, I know I have 7 females out here. These are all reserved, so I only have 3 or 4 boys that need to find a home. So, hello, El Turkey. I'm not sure how you would say that. I'm not. I wish I could reply. I don't know how to. I can start a poll or I can start a Q&A, but I can't seem to reply to messages for some. Wait. Oh no, I can't do that. I can like put the user in timeout, unhide user on this channel. Oh crap! I hit him. Oh crap! I deleted something. Oh man, I hit her. I don't know what I did. All I know is I'm saying is if anyone says hi, I can't reply because can't text back for some reason. I don't know why. It's not just this phone. I've done it for multiple phones. I don't know what to do. I don't even want to be texting. I don't want to be texting back to people who reply. I'm glad it doesn't let me do that. It's like perfect. Sorry, Turkey. I accidentally hid your message. I'm not sure. This mobile interface, I'm not a big fan of. I think you got to do it from a tablet or something. Because doing it from phones, I'm not sure. But people like the lives, and I like doing them because it's real. So you can kind of see I'm a size 11, and you can see the comparison. There's the size of a foot. There's the size of my foot, so that's how big they are. They're really sweet. They like to wrestle. They're not fighting with this cat. They just wrestle. And the cat, they they like to do it too. Cats love to wrestle. Thank you, whoever's doing the little hearts. That's so cool. Thank you so much. And we'll continue to record this epic saga, epic battle. So I was giving it like one more week before the epic brawls start, and I'm telling you, like when they happen, it's epic. They fight and it's crazy, it's intense, but they're establishing dominance. And I like to let them do. I don't like to, but I have to let them do it because if not, they'll fight when they're bigger to establish dominance, and they could hurt each other. So if they just establish dominance when they're late. Hi, Teresa Mariskova. Hola, Teresa Mariskova. You're not late. I just started like 13 minutes ago, but I'm just taking a break. I was inside on the computer and just wanted to come out here and kind of work on their training. I'm working on off-leash training with them right now. So as you can see, they all stay here close to me. Because they're little, they gotta know that other dogs could hurt them. So I just work on, as you can see, they just stay close to me. They're kind of growly, but they just like to fight. What's my first dog? My first dog was their dad, which, I'm sorry, correction, it was their grandfather. He was a red party miniature tuxedo. So he looked just like this one. He looked like this one, but his chest was fully white. So that was my first dog, and I got him when I was 31 or 30. And now I'm like 34, 33, I think. I don't know how old I am. I don't celebrate my birthday. Not for religious purposes or anything. I don't celebrate my birthday because I'm just too busy. But yeah, these are just my friends I'm training. They're all reserve. They found a good home, and I have 3 boys left if anyone's interested in the same breed. It's just from a different litter. It's from a different mother. It was 4 sisters that got pregnant by the same stud, and then these girls have found homes, but the boys, I have 4 that need a home. Please help me find them a home. Please, if you know anybody that wants a little poodle. They'll be ready to go home next week. Or I'd have to look at the calendar, but they come with paperwork, vaccinations. Well, two out of the four vaccinations. Birth certificate, health records, a 2-year health guarantee. They're really cool. It's like, I mean, a fashion. It can be a fashion statement or a status symbol because the monthly grooming on these dogs, it'll set you back $80 in medications, and another 20 to 30. So just in maintenance, it's around $1,500 a year in maintenance. So that's why not everyone can afford this breed. Luckily, I'm able to do their vaccinations. I'm able to do their grooming. So it's nothing but putting in a little TLC with them, and I have them looking good. So as you can see, they've been groomed once before, and they're only 6 weeks old right now. I think today they turned 6 weeks old. I'm not sure. But they've already had to be groomed once, and okay, it was about 2 to 3 inches of fur. No, yeah, let's see, 3 inches. It was 3 inches of fur, that much, and they're only 6 weeks old. I took 3 inches of fur off of them. So, you can't just do it with cheap clippers and all of this stuff. I've had to learn the grooming, the vaccination, what works, what doesn't with their training, and I just I know what to look for in their personality types, and I know how to address different personality types. Because just because your dog, basically, this is what it is. About 99% of dogs are gonna have one quirk, one thing they don't like to do, whether they don't like water, or they don't like walking in buildings, or they don't like strangers. But that one thing you're gonna have to work around, because that's who they are, and they're not gonna change. So, I mean, the best thing I would say is if you want a well-rounded dog, just socialize them when they're little. One thing I recommend doing is getting a playpen and going to a park and just letting people pet them. People will gravitate towards these puppies naturally because they look like fried chicken. But when they do, I definitely encourage people to pet them and socialize with them, and I don't have any problem with people picking them up. And they're kind of shell shocked when they don't know what's going on, but with time it's gonna make them a really well-rounded puppy. Well, with these, since they've been reserved, I don't like to take them out and show them anymore, but I used to. um, but yeah, they love their kitty. They just fight sometimes. And, I like to come out here once the sun goes down a little bit, because seriously, earlier the weather said it felt like it was 100 degrees. And I'm serious, it did feel like that, so I didn't want to bring the puppies outside. They kind of don't have to stay in the AC, but they if you're hot, they're hot basically. Because think about it, they got fur. You got a little fur, but I've really really groomed them down. Their whole body was this long, so it was this thick. Their whole body was that like that. So I know they feel a lot better after their grooming. And it'll also help their curls come in, because these aren't going to be wavy. They're going to be 100% poodle curled up. Like, it's going to curl up 100%. It's not going to be just wavy or straight. No, it's going to be 100% purebred, the poodle haircut. These are just babies right now. They're this is still their puppy hair. But this one, it's like this. It's got like a better sense of smell, or it's like got more drive or ambition. This one's like special. This That one's like the most special one, and she's the only one that came out with that color, and she's the smartest, and she's an alpha. They don't have fleas. They just everybody gets itchy, and they're out here in the grass, and
biting kitties, you know, they're gonna get itchy. But this is good. I like that, you know, as soon as they get their first vaccinations, they get in the grass because I don't. For the Teresa Mariskova, she asked what was my first dog. That dog that I got, it was wintertime when I got him, and we stayed inside, and he got allergies basically when summertime came. So that's why with these puppies, they um they hit the grass just as soon as they're able to. Luckily, I've never had parvo outbreak, so that doesn't mean I shouldn't be cautious, but I know that as long as they have a vaccination, they're not going to get parvo. First of all, because it's never happened here. Um, no, and I don't know what causes it to come about or what. I guess like an infected dog. It's like a zombie disease or something. But it's pretty chill here, you know. We just hang out when I can. We don't, you know, like everybody has to work, you know, but when it's time to put them up, they stay under my bed and they use a little potty pad. Their little bed is a blanket so I can wash it. And as soon as they wake up off their bed, they walk over to the potty pad and they use the potty pad. So they basically taught themselves how to use the potty pad. It's pretty good. But I mean, I always recommend new families, you know, when they go to their new family until they know how they act and know, you know, kind of what the signs are when they want to go potty. I recommend them to keep them in a playpen, and that's you know, just put their bed and the potty pad in there, their food and water, and they they'll be fine. They're gonna hit that potty pad every time because they've been doing it since they were little. So I introduced the potty pad to them when they were 4 weeks old, and like I said, as soon as they would wake up off their little bed, they would walk over, take a couple steps because they're so little, and they just use that little potty pad. And I don't know how they learn to do that. I don't know that every breed and every litter I have does it. So I have mini poodle, mini bernedoodle, mini labradoodle, and mini golden doodle. And this chicken nugget, you see, one's like a red and one's like a cream. But this one is a red. This one's a cream though. They're both cute. They're both cute. Okay, I'm gonna end this live stream because I don't like them being super long. Bye.